Breaking news, Rockstar's information has officially been leaked by the hackers who were threatening to release it. Rockstar did not pay up, and now on the dark web, as you can see, there is a big blue download button. Don't go download this. You will be incriminating yourself even if you download it. It's on the dark web anyway, so it's pretty hard to reach it. And even if you download it and you're being illegal and you're getting all the malware on your computer and you're gonna be hacked and by those same people, you will need to decrypt all of the information as it is encrypted. So just let these people do this. This is what the hackers have said in the post, as you can read it right here. Rockstar Games, your Snowflake instances metrics data was compromised thanks to n.com. We do not operate on a Telegram channel, and this data was never for sale like reported on X. So this was what I was talking about in my previous video, where somebody on X stated that it was for sale for 200k. That was apparently not true. So that's also why I have to make this video to say, hey guys, I was wrong by sharing that. So apologies for that and believing that. And you can also see right there that there are a total of 78.6 million records. I don't know what that means. Somebody in the comments let me know who's chilling on the dark web. And this was updated April 14, so exactly at the moment of the deadline, like 2 minutes ago as I'm filming this. Here you have our good friend Rockstation saying dropping the trailer would wipe this away. We will see what's gonna happen tomorrow. There's gonna be a lot of rumblings going around, and maybe when I wake up, because you know I was about to go to sleep, yeah, things will be crazy and happening and whatever, so I'll make sure to wake up early in case something happens and I can just inform you guys with a new video. Let's actually talk about what we can expect from trailer 3. With GTA 5, we had the 3 protagonists with their each trailer in one big trailer, and then other YouTube channels kind of posted them separately. But initially it started with the Michael trailer. I think then we had the Franklin trailer, and then we had the Trevor trailer, and they all showed kind of the side characters surrounding the lives of these individuals. When the marketing went further, we then saw how it all came together along with the gameplay trailer. Now they could do the same with trailer 3, where we have a separate Jason trailer and a separate Lucia trailer, right? It could also be just another action-packed trailer like trailer 1 and trailer 2, or maybe even more of a movie, like dark, like movie trailer kind of thing, where you have some more cinematic music and you have some more seriousness in there. You see a little bit more of the side plots, you see a little bit more of the darker sides of everything to contrast a little bit with the theme. However, I don't know if they're gonna do that, because GTA 6 seems to be not really that much of a super dark game. There are gonna be serious moments inside the story, but from what we've seen in trailer 1 and 2, everything is kind of like super bright and colorful and funny, almost relaxing in a huge action-packed type of way. I've been saying this in my live streams where I say GTA 5 is kind of like a Marvel movie, and GTA 4 is kind of like a DC movie where everything is like dark and serious, right? If you're a movie fan, you know that DC is in a lot of trouble trying to now do the more like fun, brighty, jokey type of movies, because Marvel has been so successful. And I think that that's kind of a parallel with GTA 6, where they're like, well, people like the bright, cartoony, a little bit of arcade, but we're gonna make it way more realistic this time and way more immersive this time as well. So don't think that this is not gonna be a super dark story. There's gonna be dark moments in there, but mainly it's just gonna be a fun adventure, I think, for everybody. So yeah, trailer 3 drops, cover art drops, we can pre-order the game, we can see the collector's edition. What happens then? Well, then we have 2 big events in Miami. The one that everybody talks about is of course the Football World Cup, where they might not directly advertise like a TV spot, because Take-Two doesn't really like to do that, as they are kind of helping with the marketing of GTA 6. They usually don't do trailers at like the Super Bowl and big events, but to be honest, this event is so big. There's like 2 billion people tuning into the finale alone worldwide, which is what, like 10-20% of the whole earth is looking at that. So it's way bigger than the Super Bowl, and therefore it's much more worth it, even if a 30-second TV spot posting on there is like $2 to $5 million. I don't think they would mind if 2 billion people see it for that amount of money. Then the second big thing is Formula 1 has a race in Miami, so that's probably where they can do some marketing. And don't get me wrong, they can do TV spots, but there's also something called guerrilla marketing, where they basically do stuff around it for free. The way that Miami is being promoted in 2026, especially in the summer with the World Cup and F1, is already kind of free marketing for GTA 6 because it takes place in that same city and in the same state, basically. They're replicating the whole state. I think that that's going to be very interesting to see in terms of how much impact that has already. They're really putting Miami on the map this year. Rockstar has been doing that literally because Vice City is being put on the map, which is Miami, of course. So what will we see in the gameplay system? There's a couple of things that I have in mind. For the people that are not super familiar with all the GTA 6 in and outs, this goes into very much gameplay features, no story spoilers, but gameplay features. Instead of with Red Dead Redemption 2, where you can put weapons on a horse and stuff, now you can have your own car and put weapons in the trunk because your weapon wheel will be limited. It won't be like GTA 5, and they're gonna show off how that system works. They're gonna show off you can put weapons in a duffel bag and the duffel bag in the trunk, and you can put multiple duffel bags in the trunk. And if you want to have an RPG, then that's totally possible. You can put it on your back, but that means that you might have to leave your rifle in the trunk because there's no more space on your back. I think they're gonna show off the NPC system on how much more advanced it is to talk to NPCs. Hopefully we can see our side characters that are in the story walk around as NPCs, and we can actually go and say hi to them and then even invite them to go, hey, let's go bowling, you know. And you don't have to call them, they're like right there and you accidentally just run into them. I would love that to be in the game and to be displayed in the gameplay trailer, even if it's like really briefly, like 7 seconds or something. I think there's gonna be an updated version of the zoom out of one character and then go to the other character. Now in GTA 5 you have zooming out and you see the clouds and then it just goes and then it just zooms in. I think now it's gonna be like a 3D version where you literally fly through all the buildings like you're kind of a first-person Superman, and then you see the animation of what the new character you're playing as is doing. So for example, if you're Jason and you're in the Leonida Keys and you switch to Lucia, who is in Vice City, then the camera doesn't go up, but it goes like, it kind of flies by Jason and then it flies all over the map, because now they can do it because you have an SSD in your PS5, and fast loading is now a thing, as you know probably from like Spider-Man 2 and Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. And so you fly through everything, and I hope that that's what they're gonna do instead of the zooming out thing. I think this would be way cooler, and you almost want to just keep going back and forth if that's the case. But we'll have to wait and see if that is gonna be in the gameplay trailer. This is just my speculation. This is just what I think, and I hope that people will love it and like go in the comments and say, yeah, I have this idea that they might show. So yeah, I think that will be really fun. And then of course we also have the GTA Online trailer for GTA 6, which for GTA 5 came out like what, like a week or something before launch, or like 2 weeks before launch, and the online came out like 1 or 2 weeks after launch. So that was really close to release, both the trailer and the release of the online component. I don't know what they're gonna do with online. Probably roleplay online and maybe some other version of UGC that they're gonna do. Maybe they'll wait for the user generated content or the PC version, but I do think you can make at least races, missions, and like death matches, some modes you can do, but at least races and missions, and then whatever else you can already create yourself just in like a GTA 6 editor that Rockstar made themselves. So you don't have to download like a developer kit or whatever to do it like Fortnite or Roblox. That's later on for like PC and stuff. So yeah, let me know what you think about all of this. Thank you all so much for watching. Let's see what they're gonna do with this leak. Thank you to the members, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.